More music in 2 minutes or less on 107.7 The Bronc.
Hey, what's up, everyone? We're back on Punk with Ryan and Steve. We got Indefinite Dyad here. How you guys doing?
Pretty good, thanks.
Cool.
Why don't you guys introduce yourself?
My name is Kat. I play the fretless bass, and we're also waiting for our drummer, Katie Fox, and she'll be here shortly.
My name's Amanda, and I play guitar, and we all share vocals.
So, where are all you guys from?
I'm from Trenton.
I'm from Levittown, and Katie's from Norristown.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty local then.
Kind of. It takes us about an hour to get to Katie's, so.
Well, at least you guys are kind of local.
Yeah.
So, what, you guys are both go to Ryder, or just...
I currently go to Ryder. Kat went here, and
Yeah.
Katie does not.
So, you're a freshman or a sophomore? Or?
I'm a transfer. I'm technically a junior, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I'm all over the place.
How long have you guys been together as a band?
Amanda and I started writing together around almost this time last year, and then we found Katie in September, so she just kind of became the perfect fit after a very long and seemingly hopeless search. So we were extremely happy to find her. We actually found her through a Craigslist post that somebody else, a friend of hers, responded to on her behalf and said, "Hey, you should check out our friend Katie Fox because she's awesome." So originally she said no because she already had a different project, but Amanda sent her stuff anyway and said, well, just see if you like it. And she did, and, now we're here.
What genre would you guys say you are?
It's kind of like a metal grunge rock is the best way to put it, I think.
Yeah, we've got kind of a little bit of everything in our music, but we like keeping it kind of aggressive, but we're not afraid to, tone it down a bit. We just write whatever comes out. The two bands that we kind of relate to the most are probably King's X and Alice in Chains, I'd say. And there's tons of other influences in there, too. Like, Katie is a huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, so I'm sure she's going to be excited about the upcoming concert.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
So are you guys like the standard punk rock three-piece band?
No.
That's good, because I gotta say, I was in one, and it sucked.
Yeah.
So,
Aw.
Yeah, my first band was a terrible punk rock band, except we were a four-piece, and no one could play their instruments, but it was a lot of fun.
well, yeah, how do you guys maintain a balance between being a band and then just getting schoolwork done?
It's horrible.
Yeah.
We practice 3 nights a week. I work an internship, and I go to school full time. So I have no free time or life.
Wow.
But it's totally worth it. Like, it really is worth it.
What's your major?
I'm a multimedia major, web design.
We were practicing in Levittown, and then for a short period of time we were practicing in Norristown. But we're right now in the middle of kind of changing our practice area, but it might be in Trenton, it might be elsewhere. So we're just kind of seeing what the best space for us right now is. This is a really recent change, but...
So have you guys done any shows?
Not yet.
Not officially.
Yeah. We're gearing up. We're practicing really hard, trying to get... Right now we're really focusing on vocals because we do a lot of harmonies, and it's really difficult to get everything the way we want it. So that's what we're focusing on now, and when we get that up to where we want it, we're going to play.
Yeah, we've played a handful of open mics here and there kind of as part of our practice regimen. They're not anywhere in the area, really, though. And we've kind of been keeping it on the down low just because we don't want to kill our crowd for our first show or any shows after that. And plus, it's not exactly, we're not entirely ready to play a first show because we don't feel comfortable with the material that we have yet playing it live, because like Amanda said, there's a lot of harmonies going on, and it's just sometimes really difficult to be able to listen to two other people at least at the same time and then hit the right note. So until we can do that perfectly every single time, which we're really good at, I think, right now, but not perfect. We use all the social networks. We use Facebook a lot. Tonight we were actually on Twitter chat for Go Girls, and they're a really great group. You always learn something new in there. We also are on Google Plus and another website called Stereo Killer, which is basically a website geared towards hardcore and metal music. It's pretty cool. So we keep up to date on all the social networks and just kind of try to keep people engaged with video updates. We ask fans to give us questions and then respond to them on video. So that seemed to be working so far. And you can check that out on our YouTube channel. It's just Indefinite Dyad.
Oh, that's cool. No, that's really good fan interaction. That's the greatest way to build a fan base.
You guys even said you might have some people calling in tonight, right?
Yeah.
Possibly. One of my friends, actually, I worked with him a while back, about maybe a year or so ago, on a song that he wanted to submit to the Preston and Steve show, and they ended up playing it. So he called asking if, there was any kind of request line or something. So, I posted it up for him.
That's real cool. Do you guys know about the website Bandcamp?
I've heard of it, yes, definitely, but I haven't checked it out much yet.
Yeah, I know I haven't really had much experience with it either, but I've got a couple of friends in bands, and they say it's a great way to just get your music out there and just get recognized.
I've heard great things about it.
Yeah, I mean, if you have any recordings you just put up there, it's great. People can download your music and share it.
Cool.
But, I know, I'm just saying, you guys have a great list of sites already, though. You might not even need it.
Thanks. It's good to be as many places as you can, but the key is maintaining them all. And honestly, I've been kind of slacking on the Google Plus, but these
I
things
feel like
happen.
everyone's slacking on the Google Plus.
Yeah.
When did each of you start playing your instruments?
I started about 8 years ago when I was 16, and been playing ever since. I started at the Paul Green School of Rock Music in Center City, Philadelphia. It's not there anymore, but it was awesome. I learned a bunch of covers, and I had a great teacher, and I've just kept going strong ever since.
I've been playing bass for about 12 years or so, and I've started fretless about 2 years ago, but it was really the first instrument that, I really just dove in head first. And I remember opening the first Rickenbacker case. It was from the 70s, and you just smell all the it was just so good. I still remember what the case smelled like. It just smelled vintage. You're like, oh, you've been places. You're amazing. I want you. So that's, I think, part of what really drew me in. And also, I just love the bass. I love the boom. I love smacking it. So, and then Katie has been playing for, I think
about 11 years.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's amazing. She got started just because I guess from what she says, she just kind of sat down and it just automatically had a rhythm. So she got drum lessons pretty much immediately. And then once she, I guess, learned all she could from that person, she just kind of picked up wherever she could. And she, like I said, listens to a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers. She also listens to Poppers, yes. Pepper Poppers, but no. And also a lot of John Bonham.
All right, so the first song we've got that we're going to play for you is Not Just Good Gin. Do you guys have anything you want to say about it? Who wrote it, first of all?
That was, yeah.
Kat came in with the original idea. She had the bass and the structure all laid out, and then I put my guitar stuff on top of it. Katie put her drums. So it was a collaboration, but mostly Kat's song. So do you want to tell the story? Or?
Well, they made the song awesome. Like I said, I only had a bass line and melody and lyrics. But that song is just about kind of working through a bad situation and coming out on top.
It comes from personal more, or?
Yeah, it's a personal song.
Oh, okay.
Is there one story that it's attached to, or just in general?
I hate to say it, but
it's
totally
talking. But
it's not trash talk if it's true. So,
all right. So
That's true.
so here's not just good gin by Indefinite Dyad, and then we'll be back to talk a little more right after this. And we're back on 107.7 The Bronc. We are here with Indefinite Dyad, and that was their song, Not Just Good Gin. And that song was awesome.
Yeah, honestly, I thought I was listening to PLR for a second. Or not PLR, MMR. Wow, I'm sorry. I'm from Connecticut. Our rock station is PLR.
So the next song that you guys have lined up is called Shakespeare on Wall Street. What's that about?
It's really about the crazy crap that people get away with, you know. It's kind of like a social commentary.
So it's a more of political.
It's pretty political.
Does it have anything to do with Occupy Wall Street?
Actually, I thought of this title before Occupy Wall Street,
All
but
right.
we've been interested in following the movement, so
Yeah, we follow it on Facebook. We went to a couple of the campouts sometimes. We didn't stay overnight, but we were there with our little signs and pickets
Did you
and
go to
handing
the
out flyers.
The one in Central Park?
Yep.
Wow.
No, not Central Park. In Philly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
City Hall.
Yeah, City
before
Hall.
it was moved.
That's pretty cool.
That's real cool. I love it when bands get political. So I think
Cool.
I'm gonna like this song.
So, who wrote this? Either.
It was really, we
Collaborative.
all wrote this whole thing. Like, we just came in, jammed on it. Kat had a really funky riff, and I came up with a funky sort of guitar thing on it. And I wrote the lyrics, and I sing this one. Kat sang the last one. So,
Yeah, I was gonna say I like the vocals. It was really powerful.
Thanks so much.
And I know Ryan even mentioned the Cranberries.
Yeah,
if you guys know.
that you know the song "Zombie."
Oh yeah, I love that song.
It kind of reminded me of that.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks.
But all right. So here is Shakespeare on Wall Street, and be back. This is 107.7 The Bronc, and that song was insane. That riff, I love that.
thanks. Awesome.
That was really good. So, and I love the way it ended. It, like the fade out with the vocals. That was really good.
Cool. Thanks. Yeah, Katie actually recorded all of them, so she was our engineer for all this and mastered it too. So we did all the recordings just on our own, and they are demos, but they're
They're pretty good demos.
thanks.
Where did you guys record them?
It was a combination of Katie's basement and our practice space at the time, and that was pretty much it. So, we would just be up really late, just getting everything perfect, getting all the click tracks down, and then, Katie would just listen back and listen back and listen back, and.
What did you guys use? Like what type of equipment?
It was a combination of Pro Tools, the software, and also Cubase. And we borrowed a couple good drum mics from a few friends. And what else did we use? I think we used like a lot of borrowed mics pretty much, but we had a couple decent ones ourselves.
Awesome. But I'm used to this is my high tech recording. Rock band mic, middle of the room.
That's how it's done.
Well, if you're interested in recording stuff, just even to demo for yourself, there's a really great little tool. It's the Zoom Handy Recorder. And there's also, I think it's the H2, I want to say, that they're relatively inexpensive. And we actually use them for practice. We just put them across the room, and then we just listen back and just see where we need improvement on. But you can really hear all the instruments and everything. And it's great for live recordings, too.
That's awesome. So the last track that we have for you is called "Makeup." What's this song about?
This one is just kind of about getting older and the fear of that, and that's mainly it. So it was just kind of how I was feeling at the time.
So you wrote it?
I wrote the bass part, obviously, and the lyrics for it. So I kind of came in with a raw demo, and then they played it how, I imagined it, but couldn't, because I'm not a guitarist.
So I should have asked you this earlier. What are your bass influences?
I don't have any in particular. I more take from like bands and just artists themselves. So some of my biggest influences would be, well, you know what? The bassists in particular, would be Pete Steele from Typo Negative, Doug Pinnick from King's X, and Trent Reznor. And just as an artist, also Jerry Cantrell is like one of my favorites. I can't say his name without smiling.
Trent Reznor is a really talented guy.
Yeah, and he's just brilliant too, just with how he takes care of just the business side of things and everything. There was actually a guy who did a whole speech on how Trent Reznor is really responsible for the new music business plan pretty much, just from how he engages with fans. So I really look up to him, and I think the work that he does is just great.
What sucks is 9 Inch Nails is gone, but
There might be a new album coming out, though.
really?
Yeah, there's rumors of a new album coming out, but he's not sure if he's going to title it as 9 Inch Nails or use a new moniker for that. But he's been focusing a lot, I think, on I think it's his wife's band.
How to Destroy Angels.
Yeah,
And he's doing a lot of soundtracks,
yeah,
but he's getting like Academy Awards left and right.
yeah.
It's really cool though.
Yeah, I'm really happy for him. Even though I don't know. I'm like, yay, Trent.
So, all right, this next song is called Makeup by Indefinite Dyad, and then we'll be back. All right, we're back on 107.7 The Bronc, and that was Makeup by Indefinite Dyad. Yeah, so what do you guys have in expectations for the future?
Oh man. Well, we're gearing up to play out, and once we start playing out, we want to start hitting, the main cities in the area. We want to start branching out to New York, Trenton, Philly, maybe south to Baltimore, and just get sort of a foothold in that area, and then see how it goes from there, and just slowly branch out, and eventually tour.
Yeah, we want to build like a really strong following in about a 3-hour radius. And then we almost have like war maps. So when we sit down to like figure out these things, we try to be logical, and we figure that we can drive to a show and back in one night in 3 hours if we really have to. So we want to be really logical about things, and really self-critical, and just very headstrong about things too.
And we need to keep in mind that we're poor. And we need to start thinking of that. Like, keep in mind our budget, and we're working on merch too. Right now I'm trying to design a decent T-shirt logo, and we're gonna make all our merch ourselves for now. Kat makes these really cool like used guitar string bracelets.
That's cool.
So we're gonna sell those at shows. Yeah.
So, do you guys have any places that you're looking forward to playing at soon, or like the Stone Pony? Any like particular places?
Yeah, I'd really like to play Stone Pony. My aunt actually lives down the street from them pretty much, and I just love going to the shows there because I feel like it's a big place, but it's intimate too. And I think they have, last time I checked, they had some kind of like local spotlight that they had open for bands who just wanted to go and see if they could have what it takes to play at the Stone Pony.
What would you guys say your favorite moment together as a band was?
Katie's birthday.
Oh man, we went to this bar that no one was at for Katie's 21st birthday, and no one was there, and we got obliterated. I got to the point where I was asking the bartender to make me David Gilmour. I was like, make me David Gilmour in a cup, do it. It was like this fruity, weird pink drink, and they were like, okay, make us Trent Reznor now. He's like, I don't know what that means.
He ended up making us a vampire. I was like, that's appropriate, and I will accept. But it was a lot of fun. And
Kat arm wrestled everyone and won. And she fell down we were arm wrestling. She just went down, but she still won. I don't know how.
Instinct. Never stop.
All right. So, is there anybody you guys would like to shout out to, or?
Everyone who took the time to either stay up late and listen to our interview. We really, really appreciate it. And I guess that's pretty much it. Friends, family.
Yeah, I concur.
So, we really appreciate you guys coming on.
Hey guys,
Thanks for having us.
And if you guys ever want to come back or want to advertise something on our show, please let us know, and we'll make it happen.
Awesome,
Oh,
we'll
cool,
do.
thanks.
So hopefully next time, if we show up again, we'll bring merch to give away too.
Awesome. That'd be great. So this was Indefinite Dyad.